Okay, so I'm live. So this one is going to be about the gang stalking thief because the video that I just made, I was talking about how everybody needs to watch out because right now the gang stalking people are out to thieve and to steal and destroy. So I'm going to read a couple of Bible verses right now that talk about these certain things. John 10:10, it says, the thief does not come except to steal and to kill. It says, and to kill and to destroy. So that means if a person is coming to steal, then surely they're coming to kill and destroy are definitely a probability in the next steps, especially when you're talking about gang stalking people because they have to cover up their thieving, and in their thieving, they're destroying things in people's life. Then the next one that I thought was really interesting was, well, let's go to this one. Exodus 20:15. It says, thou shalt not kill. You shall not steal. So we already know that they're not following the laws of, you know, certain biblical references. Leviticus, I forgot how to say that. 19:11, it says, you shall not steal, nor deal falsely, nor lie to one another. Deuteronomy, uh, Deuteronomy 5:19. God repeatedly is telling people this. You shall not steal. Also, we have the enemy comes like a thief in the night. I don't see that one on here, but I just remember that. So they come like a thief in the night. So they're trying to be disguised. They're trying to be hidden. They're trying to be in the dark, and they come like a thief in the night. It says Jeremiah 7:9. Will you still murder, commit adultery, swear falsely, burn incense to Baal, or whatever their name is, Baal, and walk after other gods whom you do not know? So they're serving other gods when they're doing that type of stuff. But there's a one that says that if these people steal, there's so much that they have to give back once they steal. It was saying something like if you steal one oxen, you have to give back three, or you have to give back four. So people who are out here stealing, they're gonna have to give back more. That's what God is saying. They may steal your cell phone. They may steal, they may try to destroy your love life. They might try to destroy your job at your workplace. But they're gonna have to give so much back in return. That's what God says. That's what the Heavenly Father says. So they're cheating themselves and they're already losing by trying to steal. And God tells them in Ephesians 4:28, it says, let him who stole steal no longer, but rather let him labor, work with his hands in what is good, that he may have something to give him who has need. So God is telling you, you can't cheat. You can't cheat in life. You got to do the work too. You got to go out here and be a good service to somebody and not just be stealing from other people. God specifically says that in Ephesians 4:28. So don't act like you're lost out here. Romans 13:9. He says it again. For the commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal. So God has a lot of verses that talk about not stealing, not stealing, not stealing. So there's no excuse for these people to be out here acting like, blah, 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 blah. And then the person is crying out, telling you to leave them alone. And you're still bothering. They didn't put you on blast. They didn't say it out loud. And you're still trying to do things to a person. That means you have the mental illness. It says, I don't know how you say that Bible verse. Hosea? I'm not sure. Hosea 4:2. By swearing and lying, killing and stealing. Those are almost like all on the same level. It says by swearing, lying, killing and stealing, but you got people who do that all together because they got to do that once they steal and kill. They got to steal, they got to lie, they got to kill and commit adultery because I'm pretty sure their relationship gonna be messed up after that. She gonna be trying to run to somebody else, and he gonna need a backup plan. So they break all restraint with bloodshed upon bloodshed. So God says when you're lying, killing, and stealing, and out here committing adultery to those people who are married, they break all restraint with bloodshed upon bloodshed. Yes, the reason why committing adultery is in there and lying is because some people gonna get mad at that. You gonna have your girlfriend, your wife trying to kill this person, your husband trying to kill that person. You lied in the first place and said you wasn't messing with them when you know you was. Then you lied about it. They're either gonna keep you or not. But now you lying. They might just choke you out for lying. This one, I don't know. It says Jeremiah 23:30. Therefore, behold, I am against the prophets, say the Lord, who steal. And then it says, my words, every one from his neighbor. I don't really understand that, but it sounds like he not playing with nobody who's still and it has something to do with a neighbor. Okay, you got poor people who do this, but these people ain't that poor. They got enough to have a house. They got enough to, do have enough to do the right thing. Because right here it says Proverbs 6:30. It says, people do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is starving. But you can't steal from somebody else who's starving. You know what? I can't stand people saying, "Oh, you got so much, you got this, you got this." But look, I'm skinny. I be telling people like I'm hungry right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I be tired to cook sometimes. Like you can't steal from another person that's starving. You can't do that. You need to go to a church and find somewhere to get your own bread from. That's what you need to do. Oh, but it says when he is starving, when he is hungry, like I said, that's why churches have those places. Don't come trying to rob me because you hungry. You might not find nothing in the refrigerator. I'm over here being gangsta, real stuff. You might catch you something that ain't good up in here. Know what they doing to me, but they know not to do that. Then people know where to get food. They get the most food. They got family members. They got all type of stuff. Aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, auntie, friends. They got friends who are chefs. They got all that. They not stealing because they starving. They stealing because they greedy. They stealing because they don't want to work. They stealing because they want what you got. They don't even know what you got, but they want whatever they can get. Oh, here's the one I was looking for. Exodus 22:1. Responsibility for property. If a man steals, so if you want to steal from me, you make sure you read Exodus 22:1 because God has a responsibility for those who steal others' property. And it says, if a man steals an ox or a sheep, if you steal my money, my finances, or anything I got, if you steal an ox or a sheep and slaughter it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. You can't bring me back to life, boo. So ain't no restoring you gonna be able to do. That's talking about animals. If God said such a thing for animals, what shall he say for people? He said if you steal somebody ox, if you steal somebody's sheep and slaughter it, you kill it and you kill it. You stole it and you killed it. And then you sold it, put it on the black market. Then you sold it. You supposed to restore 5 oxen back to that person and 4 sheep back to so you can't give me 5 lives back and you can't give me 4 lives back. And if you do, I'm gonna cut you up in each one of them. So you're not supposed to do that to people. You can't even steal a man's ox or a sheep and slaughter it and sell it and not give something back in return. So what you gonna do with taking somebody's life that ain't messing with you? The only thing that's messing with you is what you think they got is none of your business. God said you're supposed to labor with your hands and provide a good service. And if you hungry, I'm not gonna despise you, but I'm gonna definitely lead you to a church house where they got plenty of food. They got pantries. You can always ask, knock on somebody's door and ask them for some beans, ask them for a bag of rice. You can go to a church on any Sunday. Churches be open on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just keep on knocking on some doors. You can go, baby, it's places for homeless people. If you too good to go there, then don't try to ever try to steal from me talking about you was starving. And if you really wanted it so bad, then you would work for it. You would work for it. What you need to go do is steal some knowledge. Go steal some information by reading a book. You ain't even gotta steal it. Just read it. Go read something. Go study somebody. But you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it sitting up here trying to steal from people because that's what God said. Didn't he say if you teach a man, you could fish for a man, and that's one way. Or you could teach a man how to fish. You leading somebody to a dead end by just teaching them how to you're not teaching them no good by telling them to go kill somebody or steal something from somebody. You didn't teach them nothing because all that is in vain. But if you teach your child how to make money good properly, then he'll have a whole life built for him. If you teach him the important things in life that are sustainable, so he don't have to go to jail and pull his pants down and squat for somebody, then you have done a good thing. But if you teach him all the wrong things and you lead him to that jailhouse and everywhere else that's wrong, you haven't taught him a thing. You taught him vanity, stealing and murdering and lying and trying to get it the easy way. Figure out the easy right way. If you so Elon Musk, he says he hires lazy people. He likes lazy people. Because they're gonna come up with plans and they're gonna come up with things that are fast, that are productive, that are efficient. So if you so lazy, go figure out something like that. Don't try to steal from somebody. Go work for somebody who work with their brain and work with their mind. You try to take something from somebody who's sweating just to get it themselves. Or you take it, and this is the thing with these people who be stealing from these talented and gifted people. Also, these rappers, I mentioned this before. These rappers and these artists and stuff, they're making all these good lyrics. I heard somebody today say, "Oh, remember that rap line? It said, and no, I wasn't making no sound. I'm just moving my hand, and that's what so happened." So, I think who was it that said that the good ones is the real ones is dying and the fake ones is lit. I heard somebody say that. The real ones, that's on a rap song. The real ones is dying and the fake ones is lit. No, don't get it twisted. The real ones don't never die and the fake ones always trying to steal the light. Hello. Can I get an amen up in here? Thank you. That's what it is. Look, 444, baby. 444. When I said that, the real ones The real ones ain't never died, and the fake ones always trying to steal people light. That's what's happening because the real ones live forever. Ain't no real ones dying and the fake ones lit. That's an illusion. Okay, we got the illusion. That's important to state the illusion, but let me give you the real deal. The real ones live on forever. Okay, and the fake ones forever trying to steal somebody's light. Yeah, don't let it. And that's why when these real ones come out here and they're so flamboyant and they're talking about what they got, and people say, "Oh, don't do that, don't do that." They dressing nice and they doing this. Why not? Why they gotta dim their light for you? Why are you not looking upon them and saying, "Oh man, so there is hope. I can do that." You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could save enough to get one nice thing or something like that. No, you want to take you want to kill that man so you can steal his wardrobe. You want to steal that man's wardrobe. What? You not lit? The real ones, the real ones is real. Okay, you know why the fake ones lit? Cause their ass is on fire. They in hell. That's why they lit. They ain't got nothing going on. Ain't nothing fake that could be lit like the lamp God was talking about not to hide. Because when it all come down to it and then popos start knocking on your door, you ain't gonna be lit no more. You gonna be trying to find a place to hide. You gonna be in the dark. That's where you gonna be. The real ones always been lit. Even when they die, and they living on the other side, they lit. They lit, they lit, they lit. Don't ever get it twisted. And then when the people go to hell, they be begging to be in that light. After they done did all that wrong. Oh, I want that light. I don't want to be this type of lit. I don't want to be this type of lit. I don't want to be on fire like this. Got my head stuck to a wall with fire and I'm tortured and tormented and darts being thrown at my head and all this stuff. After I done did all this horrible stuff, the people have laughed at them being tortured when they were innocent and just trying to live a good life. They didn't repent it. They didn't live the good life. They didn't live the innocent life. Whatever it is, their heart was pure. Their heart was good. Their intentions were right. And here you go trying to laugh and try to bring them down, trying to do spell work on them, trying to do all this evil stuff to them. And you enjoying when they sad. You enjoying when they crying. You enjoying when you mess up their life. You enjoying when you have people go against them. You enjoy when you disconnect relationships that they have with people. You give your hand a round of applause when you do that. So when your ass is burning in hell, give your ass a round of applause for that if you can see it. Probably be burnt off too. Anyway, now, let me tell you how God's people are lit. Let me tell you how the real people are lit. They dying and they lit. And they ain't never dying because they lit. They walk through fire. They can come see you in hell and won't be burnt. Won't none of that spark hurt them. That's how they lit forever, infinitely. The real ones is always lit. What type of lit you talking about? Break it down. Don't confuse these people out here making them think that the real ones is dying. And I know they wasn't thinking that like that and that deep probably. But I just want to, for anybody who may be confused and just hear what they hear and they don't hear beyond that. Hearing beyond that, you know that the real ones is alive and the real ones is lit. He's just saying basically that the fake ones is killing the real ones, and people is killing the real ones, and then the fake ones up here talking about, I got it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm good. I'm the baddest one out here. I'm at the top of the charts. They probably did stole one of the people that died. Shit. Lord forgive me, but I'm getting cranked up. So don't be offended by the cuss words. That's just a part of me getting cranked up. I don't mean it by nothing. I don't mean to be unprofessional. That's just how I get the fire started when I'm going. But I know how to clean it up if I gotta clean it up. So don't get twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And if I ran some of these demons off, then it was good. It was meant because they can't handle this. They cannot handle the fire that I'm throwing at them. They can't handle that. So no, I'm not talking down on nobody who came up with the lyrics. I'm not talking bad about them. I'm glad they said that. They was meant to say that. And in a way, what they said was true. And in another way, it meant so many other things. And that's what I'm breaking down right now. So, for everybody who heard this, don't take nothing too personal. I'm just conversating and sharing information. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. And I will see you guys later. Right now, I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna talk because I think of so many things that I could talk about, and then I just let it go. I don't even mention it. I don't usually have time, and then half the time I don't want to come up on here because I know that I probably end up accidentally cussing, and I do work, and I don't really like. I don't know who's snooping around. I don't really like cussing, but at the same time, I'm a person. I'm a human being. You know what I'm saying? People cuss. Let's just be real. Like people cuss. I try not to, but that don't make me cussing does not change how I feel about God. Now we can make that a whole nother conversation. But just let you know, me cussing do not change how I feel about God. And I don't think it changes how he feels about me. So I will talk to you guys later.